What do you do when a judge says, all rise? Now some people say, well, I'm not getting up, because if I get up, it shows you have jurisdiction. Now you're looking to start trouble before the whole thing started. What did we do? My people stayed outside the courtroom. And then he said, all rise. Everybody in the courtroom got up. And he said, please be seated. Everyone sat down. Once he said, please be seated, all my people came through the door like this.
Yep.
He said, he just had his face, I know this is going to be a long court case. I haven't seen this shit since '89. So, he said, all rise, please be seated, door just opened up. I'm like, yes. I'm like this, yes. My niggas, yes.
Just like this, like, yeah, so far so good.
You know, because sometimes you're dealing with the worst people. They still talking, chopping up. Yo, you saw what LeBron did last week. Yo, I think the judge said, yo, sit down. No, I think he said stand up. The niggas be all out of order and shit. Then they be realizing the nigga being arraigned ain't even me. Like, we done missed him like half hour ago. So you gotta be dealing with the right people in these situations. Timing is everything. Because once he said, please be seated, everybody just rolled in single file. It was like looking like, this shit is that Malcolm X movie. Like, he just did the finger and everybody just went in. Like, added to the finger with the cuffs. Like, so you got back and forth. Did not send me a copy of the judge. You got to put the judge's name in. This is the exact way you're going to set it up. The judge should not send me a copy of her oath of office as required by Public Law 31H, the Office of the Court Administration, and the Uniform Justice Court Act, and where her oath was filed into the public record. I gave an example of him being there on public record, just on an online registry. This judge, the Office of the Court Administration, and the Uniform Justice Court Act, and where her oath was filed into the public record. The things that we don't know that will save our life or make the difference in court. Fact number 5, fraud was done to me. You put your name, or name of father and mother, the victims, of course, yourself, your wife, whomever. Fraud was done to me by the state, in this particular case, New York. The transgressor, I say put the transgressor there. By the state of New York. And now put an example. North Brooklyn Health Network, Woodhall Medical and Mental Health Center. The University Hospital Brooklyn, you put the whole thing there. And the United States Incorporated. You want to put that there, incorporated, stress incorporated. Okay? So no matter what state you're from, in the particular case of a hospital or child services, whoever it may concern, you put their information in. This is a template so you can do it yourself. And the United States Incorporated. By not giving me full disclosure, that when my child was born, I was selling him to corporations as chattel property slaves, giving up all his rights to organized slavery. Fact 6, fraud voids a contract ab initio. I declared that the contract docket number, and I put some ends in to block some stuff out, NN 063997-07 whatever, as fraudulent and void, and I hereby void that agreement due to lack of full disclosure. Okay. Fact 7. Name a victim. I'm not a corporate fiction and deny corporate existence. Corporations are artificial persons. I am not an artificial person. They have that in the Constitution. They talk about artificial persons. Literally in the Constitution. I'm not an artificial person. I'm flesh and blood, and my child, put the name, is a flesh and blood living soul. Fact 8. The name. Fact 8. The name of the child. You put that in all caps. That's important. Fact 8, you're going to put the name of the child, but it's going to be in all capital letters. The name of your child, all capital letters, is a corporate fiction and not my child. The name is being used as a straw man to use my flesh and blood child as a slave for sale and trafficking and human cargo, which is illegal and is a violation of international law. Conclusion. My child has been kidnapped and taken from me under false pretense. That's if they snatch your children. Just different scenarios I got laced in here so you know what to put. My child has been kidnapped and taken from me under false pretense. Title 18 United States Code Section 1001, use of fraudulent language to children. The court operates as a Puerto Rican court with a Puerto Rican whose birth certificate is titled in Puerto Rico. The flag of the United States is a Title IV USC flag. An Article 3 judge must preside in this case and not a Puerto Rican judge. I do not consent to a Puerto Rican judge to represent me in this matter. Then you put the judge's name and you put the Spanish accent on it if you're talking. The family court's clerk, you put that person's name there. If it's, family court, whoever's messing with you. CPS, John B. Mattingly, Commissioner, Administration at ACS, we went after everybody. That's what you're supposed to do. We go to your superior and your superior. North Brooklyn Health Network, Global Medical and Mental Health Center, who are selling children, do not have an oath to uphold my rights, but took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. The state of New York is corporate fiction, and New York Republic utilizes the Constitution. But the strongest stipulation right there is Title 18, United States Code, Section 1001, using fraudulent language to children. The court operates as a Puerto Rican court. Why? Because if you got a Puerto Rican judge in Puerto Rico, according to the law. I don't see no cabanas. There ain't no damn Puerto Rican court. So what's a Puerto Rican judge doing there? According to the United States Constitution, according to the title codes, everything says you need a third article judge in this particular matter. You need a judge whose compensation gets deducted in this particular matter. It's an issue of commerce. Puerto Rico doesn't have no commercial jurisdiction. So how can they even deal with your child whose name is in all caps, a business? How can a Puerto Rican whose birth certificate is from Puerto Rico, who's in a different commercial contract, preside over this American commercial contract? So you go in, you say the court operates as a Puerto Rican court with a Puerto Rican whose birth certificate is titled in Puerto Rico. Title, key word. The flag of the United States is a Title IV USC flag. An Article 3 judge must preside in this case and not a Puerto Rican judge. I do not give consent to a Puerto Rican judge to represent me in this matter. You do a lot of this stuff, this slows them up until they get their game plan right. You switch judges, do all sorts of stuff. By that time, you're going to hit them harder. They just pretty much say it's costing too much money to play games with this dude. Let's make him believe that he didn't really win. It's because something we said or did while we decided we ruled in his favor. They play games like that. They're not going to tell you, yeah, we give it to you. A lot of times, you just happen to win, and they yell at somebody, part of their team, and make it seem like you didn't win on the merit of your actions and your legality. Because they got to save face, otherwise word's going to get out. Yo, you can start suckering them right up in there. You can start punking the judge. So go ahead. Yeah, so make sure you know where these judges are from. Put them to the test. You go on court and they say, how do you plead? You say, oh, bienvenido a la tienda. They say, hey, senor, got your ass, you Puerto Rican. Get out of here. Yeah, it happened once you start saying hi and everything in Spanish. Catch them. Put them to the rice and beans test, see what happens. And the niggas start whipping out and can't do the test. Got your ass. Nah, they stop. But my child is not a corporate fiction. My child is a flesh and blood, organic, living soul. And I, you put the name, as his flesh and blood father, require that the order of the court be released to me immediately. Send me the vouchers. Truth is exposed in the form of an affidavit. An affidavit rebutted stands as the truth in commerce. An unrebutted affidavit stands as the judgment in. So they don't respond to your affidavit. They already ruled in your favor. You got to give them that memorandum of law. You got to let them know. I know what the law is, just in case you think I'm just winging it right now. No, you just let them know. It would be in your best interest to respond, because if you don't, by default, you've responded in my favor. By Jurat, New York Republic Constitution for U.S. of A.R.E. You got the docket number there and everything, a fee and affidavit of corporate denial. I got a whole bunch of that information in the book. It's just to give you an example, but that is an actual template. You can just subtract, substitute, put your name in there, and then at the point of mailing it, if you don't know who to mail it to, then call me. But the information's there for free. Now you can pay one of these brothers in the community who beat you in the head, $500, $600, $700, $800,000, and they probably don't even know where they'll mail it. It's free, because it don't cost nothing. Create a template, These are situations our people are faced with on a day-to-day basis. Give it to them for free. And let them just plug in their names and their circumstance. Help them tweak it a little bit and just let them pay the stamp money, man, and fix their situation. That's what this is supposed to be about. So go to the next one. Here is a template that you can use for a summons. Summons, like the summon you to court, summon spirits. Summon who? The legal fiction. That's why it says an apparition of fiction. So let's say you're doing the wild monkey dance in the car. We got children here. And police pull you over. Say, what the hell are you doing, man? That's illegal. You can't do stuff like that. And they write you a summons. It don't have to be that crazy. It can be something regular. You know what I'm saying? But if they give you a summons on behalf of what state? All of them got no jurisdiction over you. This is what you're going to put there. Here's an affidavit of disavowance and dishonor of commercial presentment in the form of criminal summons number. I put the criminal summons number there. I did the research on the bond to see who's invested in it. I had all that information in there. This is just a small version of what I sent them. You know they're calling this paper terrorism now. I'm not joking. If you make some mistakes in your paperwork, and you mess around with some of these widows, and you just don't get to the point, and just say, look, this is the title code, this is this is that, this is this. You play around, you make your stuff too wordy. They actually gotta, you know, like they'll treat you like you're the paper Taliban. Like they'll, you know what I'm saying? They call it paper terrorism. Because they know they gotta read it, because if you don't respond to it, you're ruling in that person's favor. And you don't want to skip a page, because the page you skip, nigga might be saying, and I own the White House after that, because niggas good for shit like that. That's good for you. You gotta read everything. Everything. You gotta read everything. So, an affidavit of dishonor, you have to write an affidavit of disavowance and dishonor of commercial presentment in the form of criminal summons number 4293, issued by a New York City police officer's name, put it right there, of command code 483. I got all in this business. Just checked out his oath and everything. It's public information. Just gotta know where to go. So put a squad there. If you ever been harassed by police officers and everything, get the badge, get the precinct. I'll show you how to get all the other information. Just get the precinct. You'll find out all the officers in that precinct. And the detailed description of them. Their height, their weight, the eyes of their color. The color of their eyes. You'll find all that information. Then we're going to go in. Find out. Find out the name they called them for being chubby in 2nd grade. Like, I'm good at this. And we'll put it there. They called you chubby little Chauncey, 2nd grade. We're going to put it there. Like, nigga, I know it's you. We got you right where we want you. So an affidavit of disavowance and dishonor of commercial presentment in the form of criminal summons. So they got you for blowing bud. And you know, you're one of those people that's like, yo, I know I shouldn't be blowing it, but goddamn, it's good. That Joe, that purple, that hazel, that black. But you're conscious and the community needs you, but you just got this vice. You can't stop blowing that damn sticky outside. You should go in the house and blow that joint, but you outside doing it. And you might have to call polite and say, yo, come on, fam. I'm sorry, but just get me off this little weed joint. I'm like, yo, I can't save you from your vices, but you got the knowledge, just don't keep using it on weed charges. It's a commercial presentment in the form of criminal summons number 4293. Cause I tell you, I be seeing the wickedness in man. I see a nigga like this, like, oh, this shit is legal now. I'm gonna be on the porch right now, going in. So, by a New York City police officer's name, command code 483, squad 8, number, via item sonus, all caps, fictional person, corporations, or some city. Has void ab initio and attempted malicious fraud. When I say that they've done to me, just for giving me a summons, I was in a park. I was walking through Central Park. According to them, the park closes at 1 a.m. I was there. I was actually trying to bury one of my children's placenta in the park. And I had dug a hole that was too deep and crazy. Look, I had a bag of blood. I was looking on some point being, I shouldn't have been there that long, the hole shouldn't have been that big. But I got something. I almost got locked up for cannibalism because I had the umbilical cord, you know, all the afterbirth. I had all of that and I was burying it with dates and everything. I was doing my little ritualistic thing. Cops was scared to death, yo. They didn't know what to do with like this. Yo, my penis might fall off messing with one of these Haitian things or something. Right? So I'm not even Haitian, man. They kept calling me Haitian. I'm like, so anyway, they gave me a summons for being in the park after hours and digging a hole and carrying a bag of blood. But it wasn't just blood, it was the placenta and the umbilical cord. But they didn't know what it was. They was like, they looked at me like I was Hannibal Lecter. I'm trying to explain to you, man, that this is my wife's afterbirth. She just gave birth to my child some hours ago. And I ain't had a park, I ain't had property like that at that time, but I wanted to make sure I plant an evergreen plant and have that which came from her, all that genetic information and everything, that plant be linked to the child spiritually. Like, it's just real talk. So I wanted to do it and put it, safeguard it in a place that I knew could be safe, that I could come revisit it and bring my daughter to. You know, so I'm trying to do some real stuff here. They thinking I cut out somebody's heart or something. And I'm not trying to go to prison. I'm gonna be there for a minute before I can prove this. And they're gonna be having it in evidence and everything. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, it's only because they saw the umbilical cord that they kind of realized, all right. But it freaked you out because you never had that stuff in your hand. It looks crazy. It looks extraterrestrial. It's like real great. It looks scary. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was scary because I was like so pumped up about doing something spiritual. Like, yo, I'm gonna bury this plant. You know, I'm gonna put that up in there. I got my dates and everything like that. You put the dates and the sugar there because if any parasites come, they go for the sugar and they leave the placenta. And then the placenta could just stay there, so okay, I'll nurture the plant. You know, so there's a whole science to it. So when they gave me the summons, this is how I responded. I got right off the case. I didn't have to do nothing. Attempted. Well, what I called them, what they charged me with was a whole bunch of, you know, they add mad counts. Like, you think you're going to court for one thing, and the next thing you know, you got like 8, 12, 15 counts. And you're like, yo, I just thought I was in here for one thing. So I got them for attempted malicious fraud, theft, larceny, trying to deprive me of my own property, which was my placenta and everything. I worked like hell to keep that placenta. So attempted malicious fraud, theft, larceny, absence of corpus delicti, absence of notary verified complaint by the living soul corpus delicti, creditor owner of said park located at West 66th Street and West Drive, in violation of the United States Constitution 6, 7, 13, 14th, and 9th Amendments, and UCC 1-2071-103. Show them everywhere they can look up to know that I know what I'm talking about. Because first of all, someone can't present to you a summons unless they are the creditor, unless they are the owner of the park. They was presenting something to me on behalf of someone else, the state of New York City. I'm like, who is the state of New York City? New York City is not presenting this summons to me. Who owns this property? So what I'm saying is, that was illegal. We are in absence of the corpus delicti, absence of the notary verified complaint. It wasn't notarized nor verified by the true person that should have complained. You're doing something on behalf of someone else. You're their surety. I deal with God straight and direct. I don't go to Jesus to go to God. I go straight to the Most High. You can't come here on behalf of nobody else and tell me that I got to work with you because you're working on behalf of your superior. You got to send your superior to me because I'm standing as an organic living soul. I'm the next best thing to God. When you see me, you see my Father. So that's what my paperwork says. I'm an organic living soul. The only one that I'm in contract with is my Creator. That's a covenant. Religiously, it's called a covenant. So I'm under the covenant of my Creator. I don't have to talk to no intermediary. If I must talk to someone, I have to talk to the owner of the estate. That's it. I'm not going through you, or you. I don't care how big your check is. You got to have that attitude. And I'm telling you, when you have that attitude, they don't know what you're talking about. They just know that you know what you're talking about. And they're like, damn, it's just a summons, man. Like, you can fight in court. I'm like treating them like they're the judge. I'm going in on them. They're like, yo, this shit ain't hip-hop, son. Put your arms down. So it says, when all rights have been reserved without prejudice, and a notice of revocation of signature and power of attorney has attached clauses listed therein. Because I was going in. And it was just for a little summons. And I went nuts. Because I'm like, y'all not even supposed to have me in the system no more. So, in the matter of an alleged violation brought forth by the City of New York against the organic living soul, you put your name there, for violating an alleged 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. Wherefore, you put your name, an organic living soul absolutely alive under the complete authority of the Most High Creator, do says as follows, that I am the above named organic living soul, not a simply dead corporate fiction brought into existence by the presumption of the item's owners, and therefore fronted as a straw man, pledged for an unverified debt. Because it's a summons, which means it's a commercial document or contract or instrument. So if I'm being summoned to pay for something, it's an unverified debt. Who the hell do I owe? How I'm in debt to someone where I have to pay for being somewhere at 1 a.m. in the morning. So it's an unverified debt. Collected for an unverified creditor. Because the person trying to collect the money now is the judge. He wasn't the one that gave me the summons, and the person that gave me the summons is not the person that owns the park. So all y'all playing the game. Does this person even exist that y'all talking about? That's got to be your attitude. Who's the guy that this money goes to? No one ever sees him. Y'all just keep collecting money and giving out tickets on his behalf. Y'all calling him the state of New York City, the state of Delaware. No one ever sees this guy's face. So I'm saying I demand to see him in court. Okay? So it's an unverified debt collected for an unverified creditor. That the alleged violation is disavowed. I'm saying this alleged violation, this so-called curfew is disavowed, disaffirmed, and not admitted as it is predicated upon the unconstitutional code of regulation, which is per UCC 1-1033-503, 1-207. These are uniform commercial code laws that when you look them up, you see what I'm talking about. All common law rights reserved by Article 111, judicial exclusive and dominant competency, 7th Amendment of the United States Constitution, dominant trier of facts and law. All discoverable and undiscoverable assumptions, stoops, void ab initio, fire, activated malicious fraud, duress, coercion, misrepresentation, fictitious claim, plaintiff, keep going. There's another one, I think there's one more. That's it. Man, I wrote like 12 damn pages on these guys. Well, anyway, I was going in on it. You should have did this, you should have did that, you should have did this. I mean, blowing smoke, sweat, they done ready, judges done went home, I won the case, you still should have, you should have, you know what's wrong. I know. But yo, I be going, yo, this joint pump you up like, yo, I got some power now. You ain't see Denzel Washington be like, King Kong, you got that. I'm going in. Once I know, you know, Blackie, once you know what you're talking about, ain't no stopping you. And if you're making a mistake, you don't have to say sorry. Because you know, once we feel like we know what we're talking about, you go nuts. So imagine you in a courtroom knowing, oh no, I got you today. You threw me behind that wall way too many times. So much so, y'all niggas know my name when I walk up in here. But today, it's a different story. That's gotta be a mentality. You gotta be sweating up a storm. You gotta do the Khalid Muhammad, roll the sweat over your head when you done. Just look at them like, and they be looking at you like, damn, that nigga went the freak in. I had legal aides they try to appoint to me, give me a dap at the end of my case, like, yo, you performed the law. You like just excited because some of them just like law in itself. Like, yo, come on, man. You should have caught me when I'm going in, man. I be going hard, man. And that's the attitude and demeanor you gotta have. You gotta be riled up and pumped. Like, you know this is wrong, and I'm gonna get you. The same thing they do, how they throw like 6, 7 charges on you, don't know where it come from. All right, now I got something on you, and all of mine is legitimate. And I'm using your codes and laws that you refuse to read because you haven't had to go in that book for so long because you've been doing this to people that don't know it. I make you go back and study when I come in. You have to adjourn the case and say we putting this off to 2 months so I can start studying half the stuff that homeboy was saying. That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to make it go right back into that textbook, their little law books, and realize, because trust me, they be red too, they be pale as hell. You can see when they upset, because their cheeks start getting rosy and shit, they be all red, they be pissed off, but they can't do nothing. If they can smack shit out of me, they wouldn't, trust me. Because I be going in like, and you can't do it, and I know your mother's fat, all of that, just go in and just throw it all in there. And you look ugly. After all the legal terms, and you look ugly. How about that? Damn German. Damn German. But it's a good feeling because you're like, nah, you're not locking me down, and I'm gonna make you think twice. Then next time you have to deal with another brother, it might be someone like me or sister. And as far as some people with their foreclosures, it might be someone like me again. Because we love those illegal foreclosures. We get you. We get you. We stick it to you. We haunt you. We make everyone that was part of the deal get something in the mail to say, look, I'm dry snitching. I need my job. Those little people that's just working and mailing the stuff out, oh yeah, we're going to have something sent to you. You better give up the goods and tell us who you work for. You better get down and lay down. Some real Beanie Siegel shit, like we gonna really get you. Don't affiliate yourself with the criminal. That's what we send all the workers of the devil. Straight up and down, first thing I got on it. Don't affiliate or associate with the criminal. We will bring you down. You will have no house when you're done with me. You send me something about I owe somebody money, I'm gonna give you a warning. And you better snitch after the warning. You better give me everybody's name that you work for and how long you work for. Give me the address so I don't have to do that much research. That's it in the class. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for coming through. Real good luck. You know, the book say here, niggas. Some fool that bill, it's ain't it? Suspect, I already know.